this video, we're going to get the boss character damaging the player. We're going to use this, do this by turning on and off our hitboxes. So let's jump in. Alright, first thing we're going to do is want to turn on, make sure these are breath hitbox and the tail hitbox are turned on. So let's, in our boss dragon prefab, go ahead and click on this arrow on the right and it'll open it up. We're just going to drag these up into the visible sprite layer and make it a child of it. From here, we're going to come down here to the animation tab. We're going to, since it's got tail selected, we'll do tail first. We're going to click on the tail. We're just going to bring this over to the animation. So I'm probably going to do it from right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this guy on. Now, what I do want to do is, the reason why I'm doing it here is because if the player jumps down and he's like here on the boss, he should still get hit by the tail whip. So I'm going to actually increase the size of this and then drag this over a little bit. Actually, I'll probably just drag the whole hitbox over, not just that one thing. Something like that. And let's see. I know what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to extend it out in the animation. So I'm going to start out there. Yeah, right there. Alright. So now that I know where I want it to turn on and off at, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this point, or I'm going to go back to the beginning of the animation. I'm going to turn on the recorder. I'm going to go to that point in the animation, which is right here, frame 39. I'm going to turn on the tail, and then he's going to go into the animation, and here I'm going to see if it'll let me record an extension on it. It looks like it will, which is good. So we're going to come over here. And then here's where it ends. So here, I'm going to turn the whole thing off. All right, now let's turn off our recorder and let's see what happens. All right, so that doesn't really work too well. So what I'm going to do is come back over here to frame 40. And I'm actually going to bring this back here. I'm going to take these frames and copy them with Control-C and paste them into frame 46. Now, let's try it again. As we scrub through. There we go, and now it kind of follows through. So what I should probably do is here, just to make sure that these are good right here, size-wise, because if you notice, it kind of like squeezes down. Let's just go ahead and already get that together by on frame 0. We're going to add those frames in. So, oh, sorry, not that one. We want these ones right here. So there we go. Boom. Alright. Now if we press play, everything's good. Alright. And here, this turns off. Alright. Now that that's done, we're going to go through with the boss. And we're going to go ahead and go to our breath animation. Now we're going to come over here. For some reason, there's already a clip on there, probably from when I was practicing it and making sure this is going to work. So we're going to scrub through, see where, so there's a little bit of fire. We can kind of do the same thing if we wanted to. Let's go ahead and squash this down like that. So let's turn on our animator. We're going to come over here. And for this, because he has this wind up on the actual frame where the fire comes down, that's where we'll turn it on. And then it's going to grow. So we're going to record that extension out. And then it grows some more. And then this final bit of growth here. And then we're going to come over here. That's where it turns off. Right there, frame 55 it looks like. So on frame 54, I'm going to cut off the whole thing. That way it doesn't damage them. Alright, now again, we have that right here where it starts off. We want this to be right there already. So we're going to take these 2 frames here, copy them, come over here to frame 0, paste them in, and let's see how that works. There we go. Alright. Yep, alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go into our scene view, or we're already in our scene view. We're going to go back by pressing this arrow on the top left in the hierarchy, go back to our main scene, and now it's time to write some code. So let's go to our project folder. We're going to right click, create mono behavior script. We'll name this boss damage. And just double click to open that. Eventually it's gonna open, and this is gonna be very simple. We don't need any of this stuff right here. We're just gonna type in private void on trigger enter 2D. We're gonna make sure that collision, so we keep things consistent, is set to other. And say if other dot compare tag is the player, then player control player equals other dot get component player control if player does not equal null, then player dot take damage, and we're gonna pass through the transform dot position, just like that. That should work. All right, so basically the script says when the flame box or the tail box, because we're gonna put it on both, it touches the player, find the player's script and tell the player to take damage. We're using the on trigger 2D or on trigger enter 2D to detect if something, that something being the player, enters the flame. Alright, so let's go ahead and get going on it. Let that compile. And we're going to attach this to both. So just hold shift and select the breath hitbox, hold shift, select the tail hitbox, and just drag this boss damager script over to it. Let's go ahead and press play. And that works. Let's see if we can get a whip in. It really likes the fire attack apparently. There's a whip. Alright, and now we got the whip. So the whip worked on the inside. Let's make sure the whip is going to work on the outside. And it does, so we're good. Alright. So, there you have it, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. In the next video, we're going to make the player damage the boss. We still have to do a game over screen for when there's no more cherries for the lives of the player. And then the boss death. We can do a win screen if you guys want. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a victory screen video as well. Although it's kind of similar to the game over screen, so but I'm okay doing that if that's what you guys want. And then building out the game, and then that's it with this series. The next series planned is going to be a Stormbound type style of game. I am going to need to play that a little bit and kind of get more familiar with it. I've heard of it, haven't played it, so but I was looking it up on Steam. It looks like it's got some rave reviews. It's doing good, so it'll be fun. It's going to take a little bit more planning, but feel free to check out my other tutorials on Godot. In the interim, I'll probably be doing some more Godot shorts here soon as well. And stay tuned. I did decide to remake the last poem, so I'm going to probably upload my first devlog from that and the work that I've done on it so far today. I want to open up the project and first see how that's going. And as always, don't forget to check out my Udemy. Once this series is done, this will be posted up on there, so if you just want to give me a quick one-time support on that because you like what I'm doing, feel free to check it out. Right now my Godot platformer is on there. I believe it's on a coupon for $15.99, but again, doesn't hurt me if you don't, as bad as that sounds. I really just want to teach you guys, but since the Udemy thing just seemed like it was the next logical step, alright? But I will always post my videos on YouTube for free for everybody. Again, the Udemy is just a quick one stop. If you like what I'm doing, just go up there, grab it. Otherwise, come here to YouTube and watch it for free. Until then, keep learning, keep building. I'll see you in the next video.